Hello, my marvellous sausages. Would you believe it's actually the 1st of October and Xurs is up a tree in Watcher's grave? Let's go and have a look and see what he's got for us this week. We're on Nessus, by the way. Okay, so first up, we've got the Hard Light, an excellent auto rifle because you can switch out your different damage types. Very handy when you've got locked loadouts if you need to switch between Solar, Void, and all that cobblers, but not Stasis, unfortunately. But if you haven't got one, get one. For the Hunters, we've got the Shards of Galanor. Hits and kills with Blade Barrage will return super energy, and it's a pretty solid roll because we've got plus 17 in intellect, which is great for your super recovery, and we've got plus 12 and plus 13 in strength and mobility. For the Titans, we've got the Crest of Alpha Lupi, generates an additional orb of power from supers and healing pulse when Barricade is active. Another solid roll. What have we got here for resilience? Plus 14, which is the highest stat, which is good on Titans because that governs the recharge rate of your Barricade. 13 on strength, good for grenades too, and 10 for mobility. All in all, pretty solid. Now, the Sun Braces for the Warlock, a fantastic exotic using with a top tree Dawnblade for me. But anyway, increases the duration of solar grenades, and solar melee kills grant unlimited solar grenade energy for a brief time. So if you punch someone and kill them, you can fling up to 6 grenades with your Warlock. It's excellent fun. Now, it's got the highest stat of 65, but the distribution is a little bit arse, because what we're looking for here really is a good strength stat and a good recovery stat, and it's only plus 3. That governs the recharge rate of your Rift with the Warlocks. So a nice fat number there, but it's all to cock stuck in all the different places. It's a bit wrong. Okay, so first of all, we've got the Dire Promise Adaptive Frame Hand Cannon. The sights-wise, we've got a good one there, which increases the range, which is quite nice for, well, increasing your range, really. Nice for PvP, I suppose. High caliber round, which is nice, and we've got Light Mag as well, increases the reload speed, slightly increases range, that's not so good. High caliber rounds is better there. Auto-loading holster is always good, because it reloads it when your weapon's stuck in your kegs. And then Swashbuckler, a fantastic all-round perk there. This weapon gains increased damage from melee kills and kills with this weapon. And we've got a stability masterwork on it as well. Lovely. Next, we've got the Gian 7 Pulse Rifle. I haven't used this very much, to be honest, but it's quite a nice little roll this week. We've got 2 pretty good sights here. Both increase range, so that's not too bad. We've got Alloy Magazine, faster reloads. That's not so good, but Fled Magwell's pretty cool. Slightly increases stability and greatly increases reload speed. Full auto trigger system, always an excellent perk on this kind of rifle, saves you jiggling that trigger all the time. And Outlaw as well, which is marvellous. Precision kills greatly decrease reload time, so not a bad little roll on the Gian 7 rifle there. Next, we've got the Last Perdition Pulse Rifle. Again, not too bad on the zoom fronts there. They're all generally good all-rounders. Tactical Mag isn't a bad little perk, increases stability and reload speed, and the magazine size. Alloy Magazine, well, faster reload, not too bad. Under Pressure, improves stability and accuracy as the magazine gets slower, and Kill Clip, which is a good perk, so it's a kind of medium roll this week. For that, we've got a range masterwork on it too, not one I'd go for this week. Next, we've got the 7th Seraph CQC-12, a bit of a Warmind cell creator, this one. What have we got here? We've got the Barrel Shroud, which is a pretty good PvE perk, and the Corkscrew Rifling as well, which is nice for PvP, increases range and stability, and that one is stability and handling. Nothing too exciting here in the second column. Extended Mag greatly increases magazine size, that's pretty good, I suppose, and Light Mag increases reload speed, slightly increases range. Auto-loading holster, of course, marvellous to have on any particular gun, and Snapshot sights, faster aim time down the sights. I don't know, you're kind of hip-firing this baby a lot on PvE, might come in a little bit handy on PvP, and we've got a handling masterwork on that. Next, we've got the Hollow Words Fusion Rifle. We've got Chambered Compensator, which controls recoil and stability, which is a good thing on these kickback babies. Corkscrew Rifling, not that great, really. What have we got here? Accelerated Coils, or we've got Particle Repeater. Increases stability again, or faster charge time and decreases impact damage. You don't really want to decrease your impact damage, do you? So that's Particle Repeater, is pretty good. Something else to stabilize your pouncing fusion rifle. Lead from Gold, picking up heavy ammo also grants ammo to this weapon. That's not too bad. And Disruption Break, which is a great mod, really. Breaking an enemy's shield with this weapon makes them more vulnerable to kinetic damage for a brief period. And it's got Stability Masterwork. We've got the Behringer's Memory Grenade Launcher. Let's have a look. We've got Volatile Launch, greatly increases blast radius. That's quite nice. Or we've got Hard Launch, increases the projectile speed. That's good too, nice so far. Alloy casing greatly increases reload speed, decreases stability. Not so bad, I suppose. That one nice for PvE, and a high explosive ordnance increases your blast radius, but it decreases the magazine size, and you're always kind of fighting for ammo with grenade launchers, aren't you? So not such a great perk there. Quick draw, that's excellent to whip it out really quick. And shield disorient as well, energy matched shield explosions disorient nearby combatants. Not a great roll, and we have a blast radius masterwork. And finally, we've got the keening sidearm. Arrowhead break greatly controls recoil and handling speed, or full bore increases range, decreases stability. Armor piercing rounds, that's quite nice. Slightly increases the range it penetrates targets. Ricochet rounds, not so bad. Maybe in PvP, perhaps. I don't know. Ricochet rounds only work on certain guns. Anyway, moving target, increased movement speed and target acquisition when moving while aiming down sights. That's not too bad. And Wellspring as well, which gives you ability energy on kills. So that's not bad, really. Not a bad little roll. Nothing to write home about, though, and we've got a reload masterwork on it as well. And let's have a look at the armor sets. It's the Ancient Apocalypse set this week. We haven't had that for very often, so if you're looking to complete your collections, you could do worse than pick it up from here. And it's not too bad with the rolls as well. We've got the gloves coming in at 62 with a higher mobility. That's okay. Strength plus 13, but of course resilience is plus 2, which is rubbish for a Warlock, so there we go. We've got the Ancient Apocalypse robe, 63. Nice again. A whopping intellect plus 26, and a good recovery of plus 16. That's a good one. You should pick that one up if you're looking for something for your Warlock. For the helmet, we've got 64. Recovery plus 18. That's pretty good. 14 for intellect. Again, that's not too bad. Resilience plus 12. More of an even spread there on that one. And finally, for the booties, that's 62. Quite low in recovery there. Intellect plus 14 as well. Plus 16 mobility. Not too bad. That's the pick of the bunch there for the robes. Let's go and have a look at what the Titans got. Let's have a quick look then. We've got a 63 in the gloves. A whopping plus 25 for resilience. That is great for a recharging rate of your barricade. That's very good set of arms there. The chest, good grief, a plus 22 mobility. I know that's not good, but it's quite rare to see two such high ones. And an excellent discipline, plus 27. That is really good for your grenade recharge. The helmet, we've got a 64 again, another nice roll. More of an even spread on this one. A resilience of plus 12, intellect plus 16, and strength plus 16. That's quite a nice dispersion there. Discipline, though, is pretty low. And then booties-wise, 63 plus 15 for mobility and resilience is awful. Recovery good. Discipline and intellect are very nice too with plus 15. So overall, I think the Titans have done pretty well this week. Hunters. Okay, Hunters, let's have a look here. Mobility plus 9, not so great. Resilience is rubbish. Recovery, that's not so bad. Discipline's not very good. Intellect plus 18 is probably the best stat there. 62, reasonably respectable, but nothing to write home about. The vest, 62 again. Plus 22 in strength. That's quite nice for your melee. Your mobility is plus 10. That's pretty low, to be honest. If resilience and mobility had swapped then, you had 15 in mobility, it would be a lot better. Let's look at the helmet. 59, that's pretty low, although your discipline is plus 20, which is pretty good for your grenades but apart from that, mobility plus 10, that's not so great either. And finally for the boots, not too great again, although mobility is the highest stat, which is pretty good because it recharges our dodge a bit better, and strength plus 13. I think the Hunters have got the bum deal this week in the armor stakes. Did you know once you finish talking to Xur here, you can go up the tree and investigate this little goblin here? There we are. I wondered if you knew that. Now, don't forget there's no trials this week because Iron Banana is on, so I can't show you all the goodies, unfortunately. So that's it for this week. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. A like would be the best, and also a comment to let me know if there's anything that you're buying this week. Right, I've got to say something dirty again. Pissing into the wind so your chips taste salty.